Alright, testing. Still playing with audio, so I think the game was really quiet last time. I turned things up a little bit. Let's see where I'm at here. Oh, you know what? It probably helps if I didn't have it on speaker. I'm a dumbass. Okay. Hopefully there wasn't a bad echo. Let's see here. Okay, everything so far is looking good. And I guess we can begin. Oh, excuse me. Brownie here, and welcome back to Disco Elysium. Or as I like to accidentally call it, Disco Inferno. I don't know why I keep saying that. It's the first thing that pops in my head. Chalk it up to me being old. Anyway, last we looked, we finally talked to Evert, whatever his name is, the big guy, the really big guy. And I think he might have my gun, a few other things. Went back to the whirling in rags, or whatever the place is. Paid the guy off what I owed him, so now I have a room to sleep in. And I already spoke, so there was a little conversation missed that I had with Kim in regards to recapping the events of the first day, which I've finished talking to him about. I'm gonna heal my morale. I'll go full health. I know I've used up all of it. And I think that's pretty much it. To be quite honest, not sure where to go from here. I'm guessing I go to bed. So I'm gonna head straight there. This will only be about an hour stream. Unfortunately, I've been pretty busy today. A lot to do, so let's see how much I can get done in an hour. Yep, my key works again. Oh, and see me in the morning. Okay, so I am now left to my own devices, it looks like. Oh, he takes the room next door. Okay. That's why I couldn't get in there.
A mirror hangs on the bathroom wall. In it, your face, adorned with the expression.
Okay, I can't... Oh, the tub. Yay, I can finally get cleaned
This is
up.
not the cleanest bathtub in the world, but it's cleaner than you are right now.
About time.
That soap scum smell. It smells like life, at least compared to you.
Okay,
The
running a
bathtub
bath.
slowly fills with water. The water beckons. The water is only lukewarm, but still comforting, like amniotic fluid. You feel nice and lonely.
Oops.
And so tired.
Take the beer cans out.
Now you are alone with your thoughts in the tub. But it's easier than being alone with your thoughts outside the tub. They're not even really thoughts, just assorted sensations. None of them acute enough to focus on.
Hello, thanks for joining me. Whoever happened to jump in chat. How you doing? What was I completely lost my train of thought. Linger in the tub a little.
Your fingers grow pale and are covered with tiny
I use that for
whorls
nothing.
as the water cools. What are you doing? You're not some fat fish in a fucking aquarium. Time to get moving.
Yeah, I don't feel like... My brain in this game scares me, so I'm gonna go ahead and get
The
out.
waterline recedes as you stand.
Woohoo.
You are cold now. Your clothes stick to your still moist skin.
I'm clean. I wonder if there's anything else I can do. I can sleep on the bed, probably. But I now have kind of...
The door is closed.
Well, I don't want to say full reign, but I have an opportunity to run around without Kim by my side. I'm not sure what I can do with that, but let's see what I can find out. I still don't know how I'm gonna get to the store, or if it's something I should do quite yet. And I'm just gonna take a quick run around, just to make sure there's nothing that catches my eye while Kim's asleep. Who knows? Might be able to do something. Oh, do I still have bottles I can stuff into that machine? Might be able to make myself some cash. Actually, kind of surprised the place is still open.
The tear machine stands in the... Your bottles clunk into the machine, and the...
I'm rich. I don't know if there's anything else.
A small cabinet on the wall is filled with various medicine bottles, nasal sprays, and blister packs. They all bear the Saint Baptiste Pharmaceutics logo.
Health. I'm going to buy one of those.
Here. I hope Saint Baptiste makes you feel better or something.
I'll buy one magnesium.
Here. I hope Saint Baptiste makes you feel better or something.
I'll buy one more health.
Here. I hope Saint Baptiste makes you feel better or something.
That's nice. Okay. I hope I didn't spend the money for nothing. Because it doesn't seem like I'm coming across money all that often. I'm just hoping I can continue to make it. It'd be weird if I couldn't. Hey, is there anything I can do with this truck now that there's nobody here? Nobody here to watch me?
Stuck in the traffic jam. The windows are clear. They've been fumes of heavy fuel oil waft over you, making your eyes sting.
Oh yeah.
The back end of
that one dude's
small perch to sleep.
Racist guy's story.
There are several suns and wheels sewn into the curtains.
Okay. Yeah, nothing on that. To be quite honest, I don't think I'm going to see a whole lot without Kim, especially with it being really late and me having spoken to pretty much everybody already. Not even an errant bottle that I've missed. Do you say anything different?
Hello again, officer. How are... I'm a Nighthawk. What can I say?
Odd.
Huh.
There's a little meanness in that smile.
Yeah, I never did ask her that question.
Excuse me?
She's uncomfortable. Maybe you should drop this line of questioning.
Yeah.
She shifts in her seat awkwardly.
Alright. I'm not gonna bug her. She's been pretty kind so far. Not seeing anything. Oh, I tossed that ball way down yonder. And let's see, the bottle's there. Not quite sure what I expect to find, to be honest. Oh, oops, wrong button. Can I do anything with this wall again? I missed my check last time I looked.
Just an ordinary wall.
Yeah, and that's locked. Okay. Are those kids still here? Good God, go home. Oh, why is, this wasn't clean
This
before,
must
was it?
be it. The basement door is weather-worn. The copper nails holding the upholstery in place have turned green from sea air, and there's a knocker shaped like a lion's head. This must be the door Everard mentioned. You still need to get the key from Manana first, though.
I never got the key from Manana. Okay, I don't know if they're even... I don't even know where Manana is. I kind of do want to check out that apartment. I know he said not to go in, but I'm nosy. Only problem is I don't know who Manana is. I completely forgot who. So, hopefully he hasn't already headed out since it's night and he's still hanging around. Or her. To be quite honest, I'm not sure which. So let's go back up here. See if there's anybody hanging about.
Do
not
Oh, that's
presume
Measurehead.
this has drastically altered our race dynamique. Our personal dynamique has changed a little.
I don't really care. Oh, it's not him. What the hell's Manana? Go back over here. All else failing, I might just have to hit the hay. And, maybe take it up tomorrow. Let's see. It wasn't that guy hanging in the containers, was it? I don't think so. I thought he had a different name. I'll see if he's still hanging out. It's the only other person I can think of that was still around when it turned night. At least I think he's still around. Is it him?
Oh, hey, mister.
Oh no, that's Leo.
I knew you'd be back to talk with old Leo here. Yes, I did. No trouble at all, mister.
Uh,
No trouble at all.
Shoot. I gotta... Oops, that's not the button I wanted. Okay. I gotta figure out where Manana is. I just wish I could remember who. Okay. Well, if that's not it, then... Wait, Manana. Does that mean tomorrow? I might be an idiot. Well, no, I am an idiot. That goes without saying. But, let's see. No, I know I can't get through that door. Let's go back to the hotel. I think everybody else is sleeping, really. I might just have to wait till tomorrow. I don't think anybody's at the guard post.
This is the night watchman's booth. The name on the door reads.
Ah, nope. Yeah, let's go this way. Ooh, excuse me. Well, wandering around for the last few minutes and nothing to show for it. Let's see what happens when I hit the hay. Alright, was Manana in the whirling bags? Might be in there. I hadn't thought of that. I gotta head there anyway. Do-do-do. Alrighty. I thought there would have been a way into the behind that blue door, but who's this guy?
The worker is in a deep slumber. Perhaps he's on his way to where you just came from, into the primordial darkness.
Let's wake him up.
The worker
Nope.
continues to nap, undisturbed despite you shaking him.
Damn.
This guy's a real juggernaut of sleep.
My rolling is just been horrendous. I don't know where you are. Oh, you're not. You're Gart. That's like the
Can
one
I
name I
help
think I
you?
remember. Yeah. And you were
Hello again, sweetie.
Lena, zoologist. Okay. You know what? I think that's my cue to have him go to sleep, start a new day. And then I can maybe remember where the hell Manana is. So let's go do that. I still have to make sure I come up with money for another night.
The bed is cold and not particularly inviting. but it's yours. The sheets look awful.
Better than nothing.
The sheets feel at once coarse and clammy against your skin. The bed sags beneath your weight as you stretch out and finally close your eyes.
Yeah, my first day.
And then sleep doesn't come.
Okay.
And then sleep doesn't come.
Didn't you just say that? I want to sleep.
Obviously, you're in bed with your eyes closed, but it's not happening. Maybe it's the bed's fault.
I'm gonna check the pillow.
Its synthetic filling has separated into hard lumps. The pillowcase smells oddly. Smells of alcohol and sweat and grease.
Great.
It barely covers your toes, stretching over your soft belly. This is your body here, intimate and warm, breathing. A bit tense in the muscles. Relax. Under your thrumming eyelids, you see a dizzying array of colors. You won't get off this carousel quite so easily. It's a little better. Colors, scenes, and half-formed phrases still litter your mind. Part of you is still trying to solve the case, isn't it? Something to do with, what was it that the lieutenant said? Union? And it's gone again. Your thoughts lost between the slowing brain waves. Your breathing steadies. A great silence washes over you until your eyelids twitch in your sleep and images start forming.
They're really descriptive. Okay. I guess, I'm moving around in my dream. Interesting. Oh, okay. Wait a second. Is that a disco ball? That's a disco ball.
Do you remember the scent of your childhood?
What is
What
this?
it says on the can, Harry. Answer the question.
I remember nothing.
Do you remember your wife's hand on your face? You
Not
know
answering.
who I am. I'm the bad day. The one where you ask her, and then later in the streets wandering. It's the worst day of all time, Harry dear. And it's coming. She will hear about it on the phone.
Okay.
Reality will turn into a grotesque nightmare. This will be the last thing you did to her. Tell me, do you remember the love of your life? That's right, funky baby. And you just stood there. One hand on the bottle and the other on your dick. Watching her go. Let it all be dragged away from you.
I thought I remembered some quip about her having left me, but I wasn't sure about that.
Tell me, where are your friends? Human beings have friends, Harry boy. Where the hell are yours?
I don't want to come back.
They were only cramping your descent into the abyss. Now they're gone. 3 times gone and never coming back. All of it. You failed. You failed me.
Oh, isn't that special?
You failed Elysium.
Wait, what is Elysium?
Everything. The Pale and the Isolas on the surface. The outer magnetosphere. Burning, furious truth. 8,000 years of written history.
Okay.
You really dropped the ball, Harry. 4.6 billion people, and you failed every single one of them. You really fucked up.
I can come back.
You're not coming back from shit. Thrashing around in that high conductivity state of yours, bumping into things and acting like a clown? Who are you kidding?
I'm trying to solve a case.
You're trying to what? I can't hear you. This is just a word dream now. Jumbled up garbage. The pictures are gone. The bed rises to meet you. A thin, sleep-like state. More glass than velvet, grinding in your head.
So something is wrong. Sleep shouldn't be this bad, this dry, this unnourishing. There's something wrong with your
Type of
thoughts.
hangover?
Some kind of new type of hangover.
Okay.
Oh yes, party boy. And it's worse than the one before. Just think of the shit you saw. Here it comes too. So soon already. A silent alarm goes off in your head like clockwork. Barely let you sleep at all. Time to get those clothes on, Harry.
I have the weirdest brain.
Time to go to work in the shit factory.
Pretty much how I feel every time I need to go to work. Okay. Ooh.
Good going, buddy.
The hell was that? Is that how it's going to be now when I close my eyes?
Yes. Wait till you see the one with the chick in it. It's gonna be a good one. You feel even worse this morning than you did last night.
What
You
chick?
don't know? You don't know? Some broad that messed you up. It'll come to you. It always does.
Okay, so what's going on with me?
You mean, why are you so tired? Too tired and down to even think? It is worrying, isn't it? You can't be a detective like this. Detectives need to be able to think.
I feel super good.
That's not really true. Your heart has finally pumped all the speed out of your system, Buster. Time to get some more.
I think I'm good.
You're too weak to say no
Wait, what?
now. Waking up is the worst part. Maybe somewhere down the line you could decline.
Wait. What is speed? I need to get more of it then. Detecting is my luck. No, I can take this. I'm not going to go looking for speed.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Ready to live as this pathetic shell of yourself for days? Basically, a week? Let's be honest, 2 weeks. Maybe 3. You won't make it. Half the town will be dead by then.
What?
You will be fired.
Nah.
Suit yourself, slow, sad shell man. See how you do without your spark.
I think I'll do perfectly fine. What time is it? Okay, 7:33 in the morning. Is Kim still in his room? Doesn't really say. Is this woman
The door
ever gonna...
is closed.
Oh, crap. Okay, maybe he's downstairs. Oh! Oh, I forgot that place opens up. Huh. There's Kim. Talk to him real quick. Good morning.
Morning. I've got some good news. I took care of the body. The thought of him decomposing in my MC wouldn't let me sleep. I'm just glad he's gone. We have other matters to attend to. The union muscle finally turned up, and they look rowdy. We need to talk to them.
Huh.
I completely forgot. Sorry, I had a rough night's sleep. It's them by the looks of it. Loud and nasty, just like the manager said. One
Okay.
less thread less to worry about, and one big problem to replace it.
What do you mean by rowdy?
Ungovernable. Martinez isn't exactly enthusiastic about the RCM being here. They prefer to be policed by the union. These men here, men who drink beer for breakfast. There's talk of an armed wing of the union called the Hardy Boys, who are responsible for state policing. I think it's them.
Alright,
One more
let's
thing
roll.
before we
Ooh.
do. We don't have to talk to them immediately. We can walk right past them, continue with our business.
I think we should talk to him.
Streetwise. Zoom right past. Do it on your own terms. But aren't you curious to know what they have to say about the murder?
Yeah.
They're in no hurry to leave. They think they own the place. Anyway, I leave that choice to you. Whatever you decide is fine by me.
Well, now, see, things like that make me question my initial thoughts. Is that cook back in here? Yes, they are. What's this? That wasn't there before. Talk to him
The
again.
man ponders his cooking utensils and gives you a little nod, acknowledging your presence. The mention of mañana gets his attention. He
Okay.
smiles and delivers a whole slew of unfamiliar words and lively gestures. Then he falls silent again.
And what about the borscht?
The man says a couple of sentences in that strange language of his and then seems to wait for you to speak.
I'll just nod.
Borscht need more vodka?
Wait, what?
Okay, so it's vodka that keeps the men happy and in good spirits. Clever move by the Union.
Ah.
Of course, vodka. Now that makes a very, very special borscht indeed. Turning it up seems like a dangerous
I keep getting
idea.
that.
Honestly, the place is a powder keg.
No. Okay, let's turn that down.
The cook gives you a long, disappointed look, then turns
Oh,
the
new skill
stove off
point.
and seems to wait for you to speak.
Okay. Let's see what I can do here. I've got another point I can throw in. There's intimidate the public, assert yourself, which I have none. Bonus from items, -2. Wow, I wash it, 0. Endurance. I need to pick up some authority, and having 0 just sucks. Although I don't know how much 1 point's gonna help me with anything. Charm men and women, play the puppet master. Hunches and gut feelings. That's with machines. Perception's getting pretty high. Composure. Empathy. Okay. Rhetoric. What's this? Practice art of persuasion. Intellectual discourse. I don't know if that's going to help me with the Union. I have a feeling they're not exactly smartest or brightest. Let's go with charm men and women. Bring that up a little bit. Alright. Now, let's talk to these guys. Oh, who's this?
Let me handle this.
Oh.
You seem a little different today. Less hospitable.
You are far from home, lieutenants. This isn't a district known for its love of self-proclaimed militiamen.
I mean, no trouble.
Not a muscle moves in her face, but her eyes trace yours, stern and perceptive.
You are looking for Titus Hardy, who you think has information on a murder the RCM is investigating. You want to interview him.
Okay.
That's Titus. Talk to him, but know this. I'll be keeping an eye on you.
Huh.
No strong arming, nothing official. The District of Martinez does not recognize your authority to make arrests.
Interesting.
It doesn't matter if you recognize our authority. We will make an arrest if we have to.
She says nothing. Her glare speaks for her.
Oh, why are you so aggressive?
Aggressive? You make your living enforcing violence. These people are just dock workers.
So you were spying on us, and now you represent murder suspects. Just dock workers.
Listen, you moral intern lackeys. You're a mob, enforcing the unlawful privatization of Revachol. 20 fat men in the Occident are stealing it all, and you're their bodyguards.
Ooh.
Fuck yeah.
So ask what you came to ask, or get back to your commanders.
Let's see. World needs a financial buffer zone. Profit is not unlawful. It's cool. Funny. I don't know where you heard that. I like that. Good start. Let's take it a step further. Armed uprising. What are the union's plans? No. Let's ask those questions. What if I want to talk to you?
What you want is of no significance, officer. Don't test your authority. In Martinez, you are no one.
Well, what's your role?
Obviously, I'm a lawyer.
Oh.
A legal counselor for the Dock Workers Union. I would urge you to consider what you say to my clients. What are we going to do to you? The union isn't going to do anything to you. It is not a crime syndicate. It is a labor organization.
Goddamn right it is.
Okay.
If anything, it is the RCM who do things to people. But we digress.
Okay. Oh, an autosave. Spitball. What's on the wall here? And an overall, splitting guns, using placards. A window. See bushes. Wait. See a hawthorn bushes outside. Okay.
This is where you say you're a bit.
Okay.
Detective.
Let's see, we need to talk about the man.
Oh, this is about him. A real looker, that one.
You sure took your time, huh?
Shanky.
Waited for him to get real ripe and pretty for you.
Oh, he was a real pretty boy. Hanging up there, letting out that pretty boy smell.
I can't for the life of me understand why you did it. I mean, I would have just left him up there.
Huh.
You must really like cleaning up other people's shit.
You might want to start asking your questions now. It's not going to get better than this.
Oh, great.
Do a head count first. Connect these men to the tracks you saw in the yard. Chances are they're going to match. Starting from the right, boot size 44, blonde man, in his 30s, overbearingly masculine.
Okay.
Sitting on his right, standard working boots, size 45 or 46, eldest in the room, probably mid-50s, smoker, quiet. Across at the other table, hobnailed working boots, size 43, gang tattoos, Mesk or Sarah Mauritian, in his late 30s, early 40s, a symmetric burn on his neck resembling the letters Loss Loss.
Huh.
Has he tried to burn it off? Leave that life behind? And then, standard working boot, steel reinforced toes, size 46, the big dick, wide at the shoulders and lean at the hips, rugby cap, fingerless gloves, and numerous scars, a little under 40. The emblem on his vest says Rowing Club. A little patch below it reads T. Hardy, Captain.
Huh.
In the far corner, standard working boot, steel reinforced toes, size 44, 40-something, non-alcoholic beverage in
Plectrum.
hand. You squint. Is that a plectrum? On his neck. Forget it. It's not important.
Guitar. Okay.
Let's call this one the musician.
And the little guy?
Size 41, with the light step. Not a child, after all. An older man with a rat face, mean, watery eyes, and 2 front teeth missing. In the middle, heaving and wheezing. Big guy, boot size 46, deep marks. Probably carried the victim over. He alone is 130 kilos. Add the man in armor, and you could easily exceed 220. In conclusion, These 7 are the actors on the crime scene. The footprints were theirs, but there's a discrepancy.
Yeah, the odd shoe.
Exactly. You've stood there for about 4 seconds, not saying anything. Hit them with questions. Where's the 8th Hardy?
The fuck is with you, fella?
Huh.
What are you talking about, madman? There's no 8th Hardy Boy. There's 7 of us and we're all here. Or what? You want to be the 8th Hardy Boy? We ain't hiring.
Actually, boss, we've been talking and we think she could maybe...
Huh?
She? So there's an 8th Hardy, and it's a Hardy girl? Who might it be? Elizabeth? The gardener?
Shut the fuck up, Glenn!
Huh.
I do. So let me get this straight. There is an 8th Hardy Boy. It's a she, and you don't like us talking about her?
Go Kim.
That's right. We're not talking about this. This is a private Hardy Boys matter. Nothing to do with your shit. And you're not cops here. Don't go digging around if you don't want a bullet in the back of your head.
Wow.
I'm watching you.
Good. We are all watching each other. Officer, your question.
There's no point in pushing it further, he thinks. This is already a victory. We'll learn more about this 8th Hardy sooner or later.
I'm gonna go take off now. I'm not gonna go ahead and pressure him with that quite yet. Still some things I want to figure out. Oh, hold on. Gotta take care of something really quick. My apologies. Sorry about that. Had to walk away from the mic because I thought I heard my cat throwing up a hairball, but I was wrong. Thankfully, I didn't need to clean up another one. Alright, there's other tasks I still have yet to do. I'm going to take a look at that journal and see what I have that I might be able to knock out. I still have to find Manana. There's the journal. Target the vigilantes. Still gotta find some cash. Ask Renee about the photo. I gotta open up the apartment door. There's a bunch of stuff yet. And who made the call reporting the crime? Still haven't figured that out. Still haven't got my badge or my gun.
All around you,
I'm doing awesome.
Rain falls on the great city of Revachol.
Oh.
Rain drips from the eaves and floods the gutters, washing the filth away. The spring thaw must be here. The snow is melting.
What am I doing?
Looking up at the sky, cold water dripping from your hat.
Okay,
Grey
what do I
sky
see?
like great battleships, clouds colliding with one another. Rain falls down on the world. Humid, your coat shields you from the rain while the city shivers around you.
This rain will not let up anytime soon. At least we are dressed for it. Let's keep moving.
Yeah. I don't want to reminisce on odd thoughts that might not help me out. Okay, there's... Who's this again? I keep forgetting the names.
Stuck in the rain in a traffic jam, man. What's on your mind?
That's Tommy. Nope. Not who I needed to speak to. Let's see if I can find both Renee and... Who's this? I know it's the friggin' racist
Looking
dude.
for something?
Saw you snoop in the cabin. Half-Life Formidable. Make him tell you what he knows. Okay.
Men like this only respect 2 things: strength and fear. Time to turn up the volume.
Heh.
Fuck you, I told you. I'm not gonna...
There. His voice grows smaller as yours.
Oh, let's see. I'm in a cell with a giant kip. You're gonna be bleeding kip dick. Into your... I know where it is. I'm gonna burn it down, yeah. This sounds like something he might respond to.
Look, fuck you, man. It's some lorry down there. Green, banged up thing. I don't fucking know who she is.
Ah, and he spilled it.
When did she go away?
I don't know. I don't even know her name. She just rolls with the fleet and acts like a big shot. Some dyke, probably. I haven't even seen her for days. Past the monument, down there. The Green Temple. Now, leave me the fuck alone, okay?
A small temple by the monument. Green. Let's get into that lorry.
Okay. So that's another task I might have been able to take care of. Was it you? God, I can't remember the names of any of these
Went
guys.
native on the chief.
Scab
huh?
leader.
Those ballerina antics were reckless. Should have just punched him in the throat again.
Wrong. You did the right thing with Measurehead. The ballerina antics won you the fight.
Yep.
Let's talk about our right to work.
Okay, he has nothing new. What was this guy's name?
So,
Ah, it's
how'd you like the
Manana.
harbor?
Okay. How'd you like the Labor Utopia? Was nice enough.
It's but a rest area on the path leading across open plains.
Okay.
Right. You talk to the boss, eye to eye, like men of the plain. If you have any more questions, I'm set to talk. A key, huh? What door is this key supposed to open?
Belonged to a weasel.
Oh, say no more. I got you. I got that key right here. And let me tell you, it's mighty good of you to help us out during the strike. Working class solidarity, as they say.
Well, hustle crime. I'm not really doing that.
I'm not so sure about the hustle grind, but you know, it doesn't matter. It's a good thing you're doing. Thanks. What you're
Okay.
looking for is a basement door behind the greenhouse. That's behind the whirling in rags. That's all I know. Our organization is what you call compartmentalized. Means we keep out of each other's business.
Actually, kind of smart.
Okay, but where did you get the key from?
The janitor gave it to me. Nice fella. We talked about life and things that really, truly matter.
Okay.
None of this mess we're in, this jiving and juggling. What's it for? To feed our children, I guess. I'm more of a philosophical dock worker. I like to talk about the big picture stuff.
Oh, okay.
Who I am, who you are, what we are
That was
fighting
helpful.
for.
Who he is and what they're fighting for? This is interesting. Ask him about the Hardy Boys.
Anything about the Hardy Boys? Okay.
Los Ardis? They're an independent militant group. A bit too high-strung, but it comes with the responsibility. They're sort of like you. Preserve the rule of law and all that. Except it's Everard's law. But really, they're just like you. The mercenary, eh? Who could have killed him? That's indeed the question. Why even do such a thing? What a thought. Why would noble workers resort to such a thing? Unless they were pushed, of course. Your dead guy was an enemy combatant. He was an agent of the opposition, attempting to undermine our honorable efforts. I ain't the murdering type, but that's just me. Large organizations like our union have all sorts of men.
I'm pretty sure those
with
guys
all
did it.
sorts of skills.
He's not lying about not doing it himself. He means a more violent faction could easily take care of such a thing.
Oh, I got that.
This has been of limited use. Still, thank you.
No problem. I wish the best to you in your search.
Okay. Now, next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take a look at that lorry, since I got that pointed out to me. And then I'm going to see about that door, and I know they just wanted me to open the door, but I want to see if I can get in.
This screen found A to Z, Contemporary, is parked in the shadow of the ruins looming overhead. It's seen better days.
This must be the one he told us about, unless he was lying.
Let's see. Try to
The
pick a window.
glass on the side windows is tinted and covered with dust.
Nah.
You can barely make out the shape of a seat and two steering levers.
Door handle?
The door is locked. The handle looks shiny, like it's recently replaced.
And how are we going to get
Use
this
the
open?
pry bar to smash the window. Open it from the inside.
Really?
This has been hard enough. No need to make it any harder.
Okay.
Pry
Oh,
bar
come
in
on.
hand, you take a hard swing at the window. A loud thunk rings out and the pry bar bounces
What is with
back.
my rolls?
Leave goddamn maggot. Drag your ass to the gym and do some reps right now. Looks like the window might be shatterproof. You may have to rethink your approach.
Let's hit it again.
Another futile thunk sounds in the brisk coastal air.
This has been hard enough. No need to make it any harder.
He smashes it into the window.
Nice.
Droplets of glass fly everywhere, shattering over the lorry floor and pavement.
I'll
You
give
can
it
just
some praise.
reach in now. The smell of cigarettes and perfume welcomes you. The cabin inside is plastered with old movie posters. Actresses smile from the walls. There's a radio transmitter in the front and a toolbox tucked under the driver's seat. Some tools lie scattered near the pedals. There's something odd about the passenger seat. The seating fabric has been pulled tight over the lower side of the seat where the toolbox should be.
Huh. Peel off the cover.
Voila! A stack of neatly folded papers has been stashed behind the seating fabric. You see 3 maps depicting a large metropolitan area. It's Revachol. Some of its routes and highways have been outlined with a pen.
Bonne prise.
Let's open the map.
This large map displays the elevated motorway called 881. The intake leading to Martinez is marked with a blue X. There's another X on the off-ramp at a place called the Old South. Toll booths at the intakes are marked with a circle. It looks like there are scant few ways of getting onto the elevated motorway that runs over Jamrock, and this person knows them all. There, hundreds of thousands of motor carriages roar on the 881, high above the mass of brown and red roofs that is Jamrock. The commuters don't even look down. The world ceases to exist outside the windshield.
Where does the road lead?
To Couron, through the middle-income neighborhoods there, by the river, and then to Stella Maris and La Delta for work, while the men and women of Jamrock scuttle to their fates below the road.
Okay, the second map.
This municipal map from the 30s displays a complex system of storm sewers underneath a sub-district called the Pox, old military hospital, right adjacent to the 41st precinct. No storm will ever drown Revachol, the great solution to the riddle of history. Wind rips through the empty hallways of the once great military hospital, now just a ruin under an overgrown park. Beneath the hospital, great sewer tunnels hum and vibrate with life of their own.
Okay,
The
third
final
map.
map displays a labyrinth of service tunnels left over from the construction of Motorway 881. A few routes have been marked with a pen, where the tunnels and sewers surface near the eminent domain and a traffic island in central Jamrock by the lake.
This has got to be the drug route.
Looks like the smugglers have infiltrated the road network belonging to East Motor Tract.
So it would seem.
Huh.
The RCM patrols most of these auxiliary roads, though apparently not all of them. It's definitely not the Union. They just do some logistics. This operation has spread everywhere in Jamrock. If it's that widespread, then Madre remains the most likely suspect. Here's bad news. There have been attempts at a serious investigation before, but they haven't ended well for those involved.
Huh.
Especially bad news for cops who may have something in their past they don't even know is there.
Where does the contraband
Hard
end
to
up?
say. This distribution network looks certainly large, yet still vague enough. It doesn't reveal much about the Besmerti behind it. The Besmerti is a Revacholian crime syndicate. They see themselves as the inheritors of the 14 Revacholian Indo-tribes, but really they're just violent gangs vying for control on the west side of Revachol. With cool names like La Puta Madre and Aura Masta, it's a dark parody.
Okay.
Best not to disturb the scene. I'll have forensics go over the lorry and pick this up later.
The stack of maps looks just like before, barely noticeable. The movie stars look silently by, and the pull-out toolbox has a rubber handle worn from years of use.
Look at the radio real quick.
Looks like the frequency dial is absent. It requires a key to work, but the key has been removed, likely by the missing lady driver.
Strange. There are so many radio stations saved here. Must be over 100 at least.
Anything to do with the radio?
Doesn't look like it. It's completely inoperable without it. For contacting an entire fleet of lorrymen, for example. This is all shortwave, UW and UKV. Looks like we are dealing with an impressive organizational tool. The nerve center of a huge operation, with quite a range too.
The ghostly actresses, and the rusty toolbox under the driver's seat, and the oddly bulging seat cover.
Alright,
Metallic
look
drawer
at the toolbox.
slides out from the seat. It's empty, except for a folded newspaper. It's an issue of Périphérique from last Wednesday. A piece of paper falls out from its pages. It looks like an article ripped out from a radio enthusiast magazine. Complex mathematical equations explain the basics of something called the Ulan frequency system. These formulas look oddly painful. Maybe it's the hangover, but they give you a headache.
Okay.
The Ulan frequency system? I've never heard of that before. I know of FM, AM, UKV, but...
Okay.
The pull-out toolbox slides back into its nest. The rest is as it was. Posters, a radio, dust on the windows.
Let's see if we can figure something out about the person.
These are movie posters featuring starlets from long-forgotten films from the 20s, the teens, even the 90s of the last century. One of them particularly catches your eye, a centerfold of an ingenue attached right above the back seat. There's definitely perfume in the air. It's spicy, with a hint of amberette, wafting through the bitter air of the cabin. The remnants of a sweet juniper-scented perfume, probably Grenade number 5.
Okay.
The actress is draped in a sheathed dress, one of her shoulders bared. The faded remains of an autograph run across the poster. She's looking past the camera. Wait, doesn't she resemble someone you know? But you can't put your finger on whom exactly. This is Tijon, a starlet from the dawn of cinematography, less known for her talent than her tragic, untimely death. She wasted away in a drug den called Door to the River, not far from here on Boogie Street, a mixture of cocaine and morphine.
Ooh.
She was afraid of the world and the camera too. The actresses and the rear actor all
Let's
smile.
check the pedals and we'll be
wedge
done with
yourself
it.
under the steering wheel to get a better look. Seems like the few tools lying around here, a hammer, a pair of pliers, a rusty wrench, have been casually thrown there by the disorganized driver. But one odd detail does catch your eye. A piece of sandpaper has been glued to the throttle. Sandpaper adds extra grip.
Sandpaper? A novel technique?
Sandpaper would also rub off the pattern from a driver's right boot, so...
Yes?
Do the honors, he thinks. Connect it yourself.
Had an aberration. Yeah, okay. It's a little smoother than the other.
Which means that the missing lady driver was present at the lynching.
Gotcha. She was also the one running the drug trade. What a handful.
Now we know for certain who is the missing 8th person at the lynching. Do you think that Hardy and his boys could also be involved in the drug operation?
No, not necessarily. Could have kept that bit a secret.
You're right. But we should still go and see what Titus has got to say on the matter. Are we finished with the lorry?
Yes.
The movie stars are still smiling from the walls.
Okay, we're
close the
skip
rusty
that bit.
old lorry.
Great. I think we got everything. A word, detective? Before we return to Joyce?
Okay. What's the word?
All right, we've finished here. Let's quickly debrief and go over what we found, so we don't do it in front of the company rep.
Okay.
Honestly, I'm quite worried by what we've seen so far. The evidence seems to point to a rather extensive and well-organized operation.
Agreed.
I'm especially intrigued by that radio transmitter, particularly the sheer number of stations it can connect. Looks like this alleged drug trade casts a wide net.
This means it's well funded. Technology like that, a major player must be financing it.
I'm not sure what the Ulan frequencies are all about, but they may hold some significance. Perhaps it's a better way to connect between fleets while avoiding frequency bleed, or maybe it's used to tap into RCM networks.
Very well could be. I'm guessing RCM networks.
Listening in on your calls.
That would be...
Between you and your station, a worrying prospect.
I was just about to say, a very worrying prospect.
The maps we found. They reveal the geographical extent of the operation. Looks like they've used abandoned tunnels and access roads to stay hidden. This is useful info. And last but not least, it looks like the Hardy Boys knew this driver, as we know that she was present at the lynching. This may be the Union connection we've been searching for.
The probe and the case converged, he thinks. This was quite the find.
So it turns out that this is connected to the Union. What about the movie? I don't think the movie posters factor in. But what? Will RCM open an investigation? Yeah, I'm curious about this.
We should return to the murder case. See what Joyce tells us about the lynching. When we are done for the day, I call my station and suggest our narcotics department look into it. There are more than enough grounds to start an official investigation, sometime later when we are done here. We do not want to get caught in that. The fact that one hasn't started already gives me pause. An investigation, I mean. Especially if the Madrid grouping is involved, and I can't imagine they aren't. It's certainly worrisome. All the same,
definitely corruption.
I don't like the idea of internal affairs descending on the matter. That won't help anyone either.
Okay, I guess I'm just... What about the movie posters?
As elegant as they are, I don't think they are relevant to the drug trade.
Don't be fooled. Desire always plays a role.
A lot of women there, especially for a lady driver's cabin. Maybe the trader's some sort of cinephile.
Yes, well...
Yeah.
Unimportant.
Yeah, I don't think it's important.
Like Joyce told us, yes, logistically. But don't expect to bust this open during our stay here. At best, this is an angle we can use against them, to other ends, as extra ammunition.
Meaning, someone as slippery as Evra won't be caught by a couple of cops and some stuff they found in some cabin.
Yeah.
Debrief over, after you.
Okay. Wow, that's probably the most I've accomplished in such a short time of gameplay. Unfortunately, I noticed I'm running at about an hour now, and I know I needed to keep this short because of some errands I still have to run. So what I'm going to do is, I think I'm going to go and open this door. Or at least, oh, who dat? There's somebody up there. How do I get up there? That's what I'd like to know. Does that, you know, really? Now that I'm all curious, because I didn't see a way in there. Oh, I gotta look. Unless I've been... unless it's because of the graphics I didn't see a way there before. I'm wondering if that just might be it. So, yep, I saw a shiny in the shape of a woman that I haven't spoken to before, so now I gotta take a look at that. Let's go here. Does this allow me in there? No. Okay, so I don't know how to get in there. Isn't that the person I spoke to earlier? The very beginning of this game. Okay, that's gotta be it. Let's get my butt back down. But the question is now, how do I get up there? So many questions. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's the person I spoke to earlier when I started the game in the beginning. Well, started game, same thing. The one that I so horrendously hit on due to some very creative rolling. Okay. Anyway, I think I'll leave that up to another video. Got to take care of these errands, and I'll get back to this. If not tonight, I will get back to it tomorrow. I appreciate you joining me. I hope you had some fun. Feel free and follow if you want to continue watching me live. I will be putting these videos up on YouTube. I do have a YouTube link in my channel page, so be sure to check that out. See what other games I've been playing. And if you subscribe to me there or follow me here, you'll get notifications, which is awesome. I hope you join me again next I play, and I will see you again soon, I hope. Bye.